Hope all of you are staying healthy and finding things to do to occupy your time and hopefully getting a little bit of schoolwork done. So, in the past, in this class, we talked about the three levels of government. Federal, which is the highest, the whole country. State, which is the second highest, which is just one state. And then local is what we just covered, which is the city or town government. So in today's lesson, I'm going to go over the worksheet that's labeled Day 4. I'm going to give you some examples, some answers, and tell you what pages to find a couple of the other answers on. If you have any questions, comment at the end of the video, and I'll try to help you out. Okay guys, let's take a look at the worksheet. This says Government Study Guide, Chapter 14. I'm going to help you out with a few of these and tell you where you can find some of the answers. So let's look at the vocabulary first. All of these words can be found on page 177, which is the first page of the chapter. And in this top part, I want you to define them. You can put them in your own words. That's actually preferable, or you can copy the definition from the book. So we'll do a couple of these together. The first one, local. What local means is close to home. So if you're talking about local government, that's going to be the government in the city or the town where you live. So local means close to home. Let's go down to the mayor. And the mayor is the chief executive of the local government. Usually they're given their job, they're elected to run the city. They come up with a budget, they can veto laws, they hire and fire people. So they are the head of the executive branch for the local government. And let's go do one more vocabulary word. Let's do the city council. They are the legislative branch for the local government. And what that means is they make laws for the city. Okay, so let's take a look at the bottom of the packet. So, on this question, which group of people makes decisions about the county? You can find the answer to that on page 178. The next question, if you added a new garage to your house, who would come and decide how much your taxes are going to change? That answer is on page 179. And the bottom one, what is the place where the county board meets called? That is on 178 as well. And we'll do one of these answers. What is the difference between local and federal governments? So, the mayor is in charge of the local government, which would be the city or the town. The federal government is going to be the government for the whole country. So the main difference, local equals city or town government. Federal equals the whole USA government. So let's look at the next page. On the second question, it asks, what is the difference between a weak mayor and a strong mayor plan? The answer to that is on page 180. What's the difference between a city manager and a mayor? The answer to that one is on page 180 as well. And what is the difference between a city council and a city commission? That one is on page 190. Let's go up to the top again. If you stole a piece of art from City Hall, which lawyer is going to press charges against you? So, anytime you watch an episode of Law and Order, Think about the lawyer who's trying to prove the person is guilty, and that person is called the district attorney. I'll help you guys out with one more on this side. Let's go down to the bottom. What are two examples of community groups? So those are groups within the local government, within the local community, that are going to try to help people in different ways. So there's lots of examples. There's hundreds of correct answers, but two common ones are going to be things like the Red Cross. You could say the Salvation Army, and countless other charities. So a community group is a group of people or an organization that tries to help people within the community. Okay, so take some time, fill in the rest of the answers.